guys. Here we go. Week number 1 of the Chaos Sendit series. Dirt Street Stocks, Wild West. You see it right there, your pole setter. Getting it done out here tonight. It's the Canadian. Jake, the outside of him on this standing restart. Chris Jones out of Australia. Divers back there. Bohannon, Monroe, Beavers, Brandon, Billy, Bo, and McIntosh. Here we go. Green flag out. Week number 1 of the Chaos Sendit series is upon us. All the drivers working their way down right now into turn number 1 and smooth sailing right now for Jake out front. And they're beating and banging already back here. Tossing and turning. Everybody made it up over the hill. It looks good so far. 10 laps here tonight at Wild West. These boys are putting on a good show for you here. And oh boy. Getting beaten and banging there. They'll get them lined back up. It's the Canadian leading it. Bohannon in that 2 spot. Brandon in the 3. Beavers right now. He's in the 4 spot. Side by side they go. Nice 4 wide there for a second. Anthony Monroe in the broken axle 82. They'll get the jumps going here as they work their way up the hill. Billy Van Meter on the high side. He's going to get for a rip line here. Here we go. Back down the hill. Jump in the cockpit with him and see what he sees. Riding with Bill. Oh, no! Billy Van Meter destroyed it. Billy Van Meter destroyed his machine. He's in the pits, I believe. Couple guys in the pits. Anthony Monroe, Bo Jordan in the pits. Van Meter. His car is tore up, unfortunately for Van Meter. That nosedive has costed him his race. 9 laps to go. Jake, Brandon, Divers, your top 3. Here comes Chris Beavers. Digging with Chris Jones. Yeah, that was a tough hit there. Billy Van Meter in the pits here, so you hate to see it early. Jake, Brandon, Divers, your top 3. 8 laps left to go here in week number 1 of the Chaos Sendit series. Brought to us by Billy Van Meter and everybody over at Chaos Motorsports. Yeah, you saw that huge hit there Billy Van Meter had, and it took him to the pits. We got Bohannon, Monroe, Van Meter, and Jordan all in the pits right now. But it's smooth sailing for your leader out of Canada. He about had the first race won. If you haven't checked out the Tour Mod race, make sure you go check it out. Led about all 98% of the race laps last few there. So Josh Divers and the boys back here. There's the 54, Chris Beavers and Chris Jones. Christian Beavers out here running it tonight. Let's take a look here. What happened? Put the 54 here, Chris Jones. He just got it loose there and sunk it down in there a little bit. Same with Christian there. He comes slinging around. Gets it all right. 7 to go here. 56. Dominating here. Brandon in that 2 spot. Divers in the 3. Chris Jones, nice little battle right here. You guys are hitting it off the jumps good, man. Chris Jones now to the 4 spot. Divers running good up here in the 3. That's the 20. He's trying to chase down. That's Brandon. His teammate in the 2 spot. Jake still out front, man. Smooth sailing. Canadian. Got this thing ripping. Brandon in the 2. Divers right there with him, though, in the 3 spot. Going back up the hill here. Divers looking for a pass here on the inside. 20 looped around. That's going to give Chris Jones some time to catch back up. He's all over the place there. He'll try to get it straightened back out. There is Joshua Divers. Back down the hill he goes. 6 laps left to go here in the Chaos Sendit series. Week number 1. Next week, it's going to be a fun one. We see Joshua Divers go up and down the hill here. There's the 56. Jake with a good size lead there. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's coming a long way, man, right now. You know what I mean? He's working on it. Jake out front, Divers into 2, Brandon into 3, Jones into 4. McIntosh, we ain't said a lot about the 909. Let's give him some love here. Watch this. 909 to McIntosh. Sliding it around, boys. There it is, 909. Back it up. What he's got going for him right now. Anthony Monroe, he's back out here. Able to get right up to the back bumper of the 03 of Christian Beavers. That capsule with time. LLC.com 82 machine. Anthony Monroe rolling it there. Oh, good move there. Now, these things are awesome, man. These guys are putting on an awesome show here with these dirt street stocks. Thanks again to Chaos for having an awesome series here. Good looking crossovers right there. You see him getting wild with it. Christian goes up the track. Monroe looking for some bottom feeder action here. Side by side down the jump. I'll hide the tower for you guys there so you can see the full screen here. But a great battle there between the 82 and Christian Beavers. Good side by side there. Oh, Monroe had the inside lane and now it's all gone. Oh, he pulls it right in front of the 909. There comes Billy Van Meter. There he is. There's the 23. Got caught up into that getting stuck in the nosedive glitch as he's working his way now around the bottom side here. 23. The 909 hitting the jumps together. Watch this. Whee! About as close as McIntosh will ever get to Billy Van Meter right there. Reach out and point him out the finger. McIntosh flicking him off as he drove by. All right, here we go. Billy Van Meter right now working his way up there. Good looking pass here. He'll try to dive it in. Oh, sandwiched between them. He dispersed them. There they go. Billy Van Meter with the dispersal. That was pretty wild. They both crunched Van Meter and they both went different ways. It was like a bomb exploding. All right, Billy Van Meter doing his thing there. We'll put it back up to the top. 3 laps to go here. The Chaos Sendit Series week number 1 at Wild West. Jake Divers doing his thing, man. He's got that thing just airballing it, man. He's sending it out there. That 57 ain't fucking around here. 3 laps to go. Joshua Divers making that P3 last race. P2 here. Not a bad night here. Chaos. And Christian Beavers, he's in the 4 still. I hit an invisible wall. Yeah, a lot of guys hit an invisible wall. Yeah, it definitely sucks. Jordan Bohannon, McIntosh, the Mac Attack. He's in the number 5 spot here. We may have found a good series here for McIntosh. McIntosh in that number 4 spot. As Jake went into an invisible wall, I believe, here. Let's take a look at what happened with Jake. Oh, he nosed it. Oh, it did the thing. Oh, man. Oh, tough break for Jake. So Joshua Divers, your new race leader in that 57 after Jake has led about every lap you could lead here. Again, Brandon into 2, Beavers back here into 3, McIntosh into 4. Awesome stuff here tonight. Week number 1 of the Chaos Sendit Series. Motor blue. Motor blue. How does your motor blow? There's no damage on. Joshua Divers, Brandon, Chris Beavers, your top 3. McIntosh into 4. One of the best runs you'll ever see for the 909 here tonight in the Chaos Sendit Series. We found a series, McIntosh. This is it for you, my man. Joshua Divers coming around to the checkered flag next time by. Brandon into 2. He'll still hang on to the 2 spot. Chris Beavers back here in the 3. Here it comes. One more time around up there. And checkered flag in the air here. Joshua Divers the Chaos Motorsports Sendit Series. Get their driver in victory lane here tonight. There you have it, Joshua Divers. Big win here tonight. Boom. Brandon going to look to bring it home in that 2 spot as long as he can keep it safe. It looks like he's doing a good job there, keeping it off the invisible wall. And Brandon, P2, and Christian Beavers, excuse me. Right there, P3. Working it. There it is. There it is right there. Chris Beavers, your top 3. Unofficial results left of the screen. All right, good run, Divers, Brandon, Beavers. Go ahead and get that little cool down lap in and get them up there. Top 3, start finish line. All right, good stuff. That was awesome to see. Congratulations again to McIntosh for bringing it home in that 4 spot. There it is, the 909. Hey, McIntosh, slide it on up there. We're going to do a top 4 here in this series. Since this is the Chaos Sendit series, we're going to do a top 4. Top 4 be Divers, Brandon, Beavers, and McIntosh. Start finish line. All right, so there you go. Your top 4 right there. Unfortunately for Jake, he's in that 5 spot here. So we're taking the top 4. Get them lined up here, and they'll get up here for post-race interviews here in just a minute. All right, once my top 4 get up there and set, looks like we got Divers, Brandon. We're waiting on Beavers and McIntosh to get up there, and we'll get the interviews underway here. Man, I'll tell you what. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Here he comes. All right, nope. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 4th place driver out here tonight, Mr. McIntosh in the 909. I know he doesn't have a mic, so we'll go ahead and, we'll go ahead and do his interview for him here. McIntosh, great run here tonight, P4 in the Chaos Sendit series here. Not quite the top 3, but one of your best runs we've ever seen you do here in the league, man. Break it down for us. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so pretty much it was a tough race. You know, I've been broke down here waiting for insurance claims to come through. Appreciate it, Nighthawk 909 out. There you go. There you got it. McIntosh, top 4. Great run, my man. All right, went over now to the 3rd place driver, Christian Beavers out of Cleveland, Tennessee. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, good run there. Up 3 spots tonight from where you guys got on the board here, and bringing it home P3, man. Break down your race for us.
Well, see, Dad's got experience at this track, so he qualified it and practiced it. I jumped on for the feature thinking I was tough shit. Apparently, I don't know how to damn drive because this car would not keep, it was just a magnet to the wall. I don't know how I finished 3rd and didn't climb the wall. Coming across the finish line right here, I don't know how I didn't put the front end to the gas tank. So, yeah, thanks iRacing for that one. Thank you for putting on the race and all this, and yeah, we've done pretty good.
Awesome, good to hear it right there. Christian Beavers getting it done here tonight, P3. And who do you want to thank tonight, Christian?
Thank you for putting it on. James Weaver's Body Shop, Jonathan Flowers for everything he does for everybody. Capsule of Time for coming on for our real race car and all the stuff that's going on there, and just everybody. Dad and everybody else.
Awesome work. There you have it. Christian Beavers, P3 here tonight. Great job, my man. All right, we're going to head back over. It looks like we got McIntosh. He's going to pop in through the Discord here. We'll see if he got a copy. McIntosh, do you got a copy? McIntosh, can you hear us? McIntosh, are you there through the Discord? Can you hear me? Okay, guess we don't have McIntosh. All right. We tried. All right, we tried. There we go. Went over down to our 2nd place driver, Brandon out of Indianapolis. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, good run out here tonight. Up 5 spots in the Chaos Sendit Series week number 1 here. Street stocks at a jumpy track. Interesting concept. P2 here for you, man. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, I hopped in here. Didn't know what to expect. I thought they were doing dirt street stock on a circle track, maybe doing something crazy, but I didn't know we were doing jumps. So had a good time. Never done this before, so I'll be back.
Absolutely. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, thanks to the league putting all these shows on every night of the week, and then Chaos Motorsports, and then my charity motorsports teammates that I race for in another league. Shout out to them.
Awesome work. There you go. Brandon getting it done here tonight for Chaos. Big two here tonight. All right, whatever now to your race winner, and that's 57. Joshua Divers for Chaos. You got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, good run, man. Up 2 spots where you qualify. Kind of slipped right into that race win there as we saw the Canadian go upside down and had to pit there. Slid you right into victory lane. You had to watch out, but you had a good gap on Brandon there, a whole 13 seconds. So dominating performance here, and maybe we found a new series that might just fit you here. The Chaos Sendit series here, P2, or excuse me, winning here, and good old P2 last race. Divers, break down your run for us.
Yeah, man. Jake, he was definitely the guy to beat, and it was unfortunate what happened to him with the jump and how you can just go in there, and sometimes it just blows your motor if you land weird. But hey, we took the number 1 spot, and we held it, and it's nice to say that I finally got a dirt win here technically. So I mean that's nice. It's always good. But it was definitely a blast coming out here in these cars on this track. This series it's just supposed to be for fun. We come out here, blow awesome steam, and that's what it's about, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was telling these guys last race, you're currently looking for employment, so this is your time right now. Let these guys know, hey, you're a work man out there. So if anybody's hiring, Joshua Divers is the man to get. So congratulations again on the big win here tonight, Divers, and who's some great sponsors you want to thank, bud?
Yeah, man, I like to thank the people that watch and come out and support me and what I like to do to get on here and race with these guys and have a good time. And I'd like to thank my teammates, and for coming out. They helped me along the way. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for them. And thank the team for sure, and thank you for putting it on.
My pleasure. There you have it. Joshua Divers, big win here tonight. The Chaos Sendit Series week number 1 at Wildwest, and it was wild, all right. Brandon into 2, Beavers into 3, and with the Chaos Series, we celebrate number 4 here, and that's McIntosh. Great run there, boys, tonight. We'll see you next week.